as we go through the 2030s, in a world of abundance, we don't even know what money is anymore. So this becomes more complicated. So don't think of it as, oh, I've got my pile of money and everything's fine. It's more about my pile of lifestyle. Do I have the lifestyle I want? Am I protected from vast societal change? And so I think we've got 6 years to do that. 6 years before we don't know how to build a business. 6 years before we can't invest in financial markets. This is the most urgent thing. This is supplanted or changed my focus from, hey, everybody needs to be empowered in their financial journey, to you've got 6 years to sort your shit out.
Numerous predictions have been made about the global economy heading into the 2030s, offering a mix of optimism and pessimism. In its December 2012 report, Global Trends 2030, Alternative Worlds, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence identified 4 major trends. These include the empowerment of individuals through poverty reduction and technological advancements, the diffusion of power leading to a multipolar world, shifting demographic patterns that will impact economic growth and migration, and the rising demand for food, water, and energy due to population growth. However, according to Real Vision CEO Raoul and ARK Invest CEO CATHIE, these trends barely scratch the surface of what lies ahead. Powell predicts a radical transformation of the global economy within the next 6 years, driven by rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, robotics, and renewable energy. He emphasizes that these changes will fundamentally alter our understanding of markets, businesses, and economic systems, urging professionals and investors to prepare for these seismic shifts. Wood echoes this sentiment, describing the coming era as the disruptive technology revolution. She foresees innovations like blockchain, AI, robotics, energy storage, and gene editing radically reshaping the world as we know it, leading to profound changes across industries and societies. Before we continue with the rest of the video, do check out Daily 5-Minute Crypto Newsletter with all the latest crypto and Bitcoin news. It's a fantastic analysis of on-chain crypto data and breakdowns, and the best part is it's absolutely free. They'll cover expert predictions, breakdowns of on-chain crypto data, and any breaking news you need to know, all in a nutshell. Click the first link in the description and enter your email to join over 50,000 others in becoming a better crypto investor right now.
We know that the everything code is at play. That allows assets to go up due to debasement. We know that tomorrow will be more digital than today. The exponential age told us that, and is provably so. Therefore, invest in the only 2 secular bull markets that exist right now, which is technology itself and blockchain technology. Blockchain has been the fastest adoption of any asset class in history. It was the fastest growth of any technology in all human history, but AI is now outpacing it. So we have to invest in these things. I kind of think of it as investing in our demise as we transition to a new economic system. There's almost nothing that can get in the way of this transition because AI is moving so fast that regulators have zero chance of catching up with it. And because it's globalized, it can just shift and morph. And so therefore you need the supranationals to do something about it. And that's going to take time. So there's almost nothing to do to slow it down. It's going to change the system. It's going to change how it works, and we can invest in it. So I think we've got 6 years to invest as much as we can, whether it's your brain power or your capital, and both, if you can, to make as much difference to your future as possible now. Then, when 2030, 2032, whatever comes along, you'll be better prepared because financially, you'll have maybe got yourself in a position where you've got the house that you want and some security. Now, as we go through the 2030s, in a world of abundance, we don't even know what money is anymore. So this becomes more complicated. So don't think of it as, oh, I've got my pile of money and everything's fine. It's more about my pile of lifestyle. Do I have the lifestyle I want? Am I protected from vast societal change? And so I think we've got 6 years to do that. 6 years before we don't know how to build a business. 6 years before we can't invest in financial markets. And again, 6 years is not an absolute date, but it's kind of just to give you a rough idea of how urgent this is. This is the most urgent thing. This is supplanted or changed my focus from, hey, everybody needs to be empowered in their financial journey, to you've got 6 years to sort your shit out. And so, you know, part of a lot of what I write about in Global Macro Investor is this. And Real Vision is trying to take people down this journey. This 6-year journey is the most important time of anybody's lives. I can't stress that enough. Everything will change, including society around us, and it's not going to be easy to absorb it. But at least if you're open-minded, you're adapting to it, you're investing in it, you're at least investing in this change, as opposed to fearing the change as it comes. This is so profound a change that we're about to go through that I want to go on that change with people. I don't have all the answers. None of us do. Simply none of us do. So we're going to have to go through this together, and we have to be smart and try and figure it out as we go. But I do know that this idea of 6 years to make as much money as possible is really important. And I do think that the real answer to this, as far as I can see, is cryptocurrency, because it is the best performing asset in the world and of all time. And so I think that's the one thing we can lean in. It has a huge future in the exponential age. Technology investing is the other one. You know, there are incredible companies doing incredible things, and we're doing stupid things like, yeah, but it's already a 2 trillion company. Well, think of the world I was been talking about. Is there no reason somebody's not going to be 20 trillion, 50 trillion? Of course. Some of these companies are going to be bigger than sovereigns. So you need to get your head around everything has changed. It's really hard for value stocks and small companies and minor gold miners or whatever the past world looked like to succeed in this new world. It's just not going to work. So get your heads around all of this, focus, 6 years, it's what counts, and make them count for you and your family.
In his latest post on social media platform X, Raoul underscores the significance of the upcoming revolution and how investors can strategically position themselves to capitalize on it. The Real Vision CEO and former Goldman Sachs executive emphasizes that the implications of the economic singularity will be profound. Traditional business models, financial markets, and economic policies will struggle to function in a world dominated by robots and advanced AI agents, which will outpace even the most iconic investors and strategies. As the world shifts from current models that take months or years to develop, launch, and market products, we will enter an era of instantaneous innovation. Additionally, markets will become increasingly irrational as AI's sophistication allows it to dominate financial decisions at speeds and scales beyond human comprehension. To navigate this radically different landscape, Pell advises investing in AI and blockchain, 2 sectors he predicts are on the brink of explosive growth, and preparing to embrace a new economic reality. In a discussion with American engineer, physician, and entrepreneur Peter Diamandis, ARK Invest CEO CATHIE Wood echoes similar sentiments. Both agree that the coming technological revolution will be both utopian and dystopian, surpassing anything we can currently imagine. Here are some clips from their conversation.
Let's go to our third subject, my favorite, and it's the disruptive tech conversation. And you and I share that DNA and that fascination and that focus. I put into that category for our conversation today humanoid robots. I want to talk about Tesla's autonomous robotaxi, which is a huge, huge deal. I don't think people realize how big the opportunity is there, and you have, obviously, with the work that you've done. And then biotech with AlphaFold. And I want to get your thoughts on the sort of the biotech winter, and if that's over. So let's begin with humanoid robots, shall we? So we've got TeslaBot, also known as Optimus. We've got Figure and Figure 2. We've got out of China, we've got Unitree, and by my count, there's like 30 other humanoid robots that are reasonably well capitalized. We've got Vinod Khosla saying we'll have $1 billion by 2040. Elon, Brett Adcock is saying maybe closer to 10 billion by 2040. I asked a friend of mine, I said, what's it going to be like when you've got a humanoid robot walking down the street? And he says, normal.
Well, you know, it's so interesting that he says that, because we walk down the street with our AirPods on and we're all talking. I remember when cell phones first came out, I was an early adopter because they were so useful, so important. But I would not talk on the street because people would think I was crazy, you know? So
yes.
I agree with that.
People talking to themselves.
Yeah, I do agree with that. We think it's a $25 trillion market broken down half between manufacturing and half non-manufacturing. Sam Corris has done a lot of work on it. Yes, Brett Adcock, we went, Charlie Roberts, our chief investment strategist, and I went to...
I love. Charlie's amazing.
And we went, and his specialty, of course, is multi-omics.
Biotech.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we went to see Figure AI, and it is amazing. And I think rumors of this week are They have been courting two very large companies, testing with them, and they may have sealed a deal. I'm not sure about that. That's rumor mill stuff, but it's starting to move very quickly, no doubt about it.
Cathie Wood's confidence in 5 key innovation platforms: artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, robotics, genomic sequencing, and energy storage is so strong that she believes their convergence and rapid growth will dramatically reshape the global economy. She likens their potential impact to the transformative effects of the telephone, electricity, and the internal combustion engine in the early 1900s, but on an even larger scale. While those earlier innovations led to a 5-fold increase in real GDP growth, Cathie predicts these 5 platforms could drive even greater economic expansion. While some experts anticipate a decline in growth from the historical average of 3% per year to around 2.6%, Cathie's research suggests an extraordinary potential growth rate of 88.5% in a conservative scenario. This explosive growth is expected to significantly elevate the global equity market cap for these platforms, which could soar from $19 trillion today to over $220 trillion within the next 6 years. Additionally, Cathie foresees a profound impact on cryptocurrency prices, projecting long-term values of $1.5 million for Bitcoin and $28,000 for Ethereum. Please share your thoughts on Raoul Pal's and Cathie Wood's analysis and predictions for the exponential age in the comments section below. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.